everybody. Lumus here from Failing at Gaming. Today we're playing some Dragon's Dogma. Still working on completing the DLC, the Bitter Black Isle.
This must be an alehouse.
I think last session we were looking at completing a few quick quests in the New Game Plus of the main game. Grab some easy XP and stuff since we'd hit a bit of a wall in a really tough boss fight. What do we have on our quest list then? Anything exciting? 3 cursed dragon horns. I can't remember where that is.
Well, I
Excuse me, sir.
Imagine one would never tire of this place.
I mean, it's not that big a town. I feel like you get bored of it eventually. I spend enough time escorting people to other places. Ooh, excuse me, sir.
Leave me, sir. What? What is it? We've had no end of suspicious sorts of... Leave me, sir. We've had no...
A dragon? But what? Any rarity? Any
I
red
don't think this
right?
guy sells anything good. I think this is where the affidavit was. I think that's it there on the right. Go turn that in. Ooh, a war bugle. Someday we may get the 50 war bugles needed to complete that quest. I don't expect it to happen within my lifetime, but someday. Another royal banner. I feel like we needed those to upgrade something, but I can't remember what. I think what I was hoping to do was to finish off this class, so that I can change to another vocation and level it up on our next expedition.
I see you're out even as long
Yeah,
as
no.
work.
Can you hand this in, please?
Oh, completed. Here, friend.
Many's the
Ooh.
person comes to drink here.
Instantly new
all
stuff.
bearing different tales.
Via the tribute ledger.
Patrons offer post
I assume that ties into the same quest line. I don't know where this one would be precisely. Honestly, I'd have thought that'd be in the palace, which I can't get to yet. Maybe that's a thing I'll need to do later.
Stay there.
A 100 poison arrows.
Here we can rest.
Ooh, my inventory's full of junk.
Manage inventory and skills, and so
Yeah,
on.
we'll deal with it in a moment. He said he'll figure null, right? You can just teleport straight there.
Tis an honor, sir.
Oh, you're the Duchess's maid, I think?
I am called Mirabelle, sir. Lady-in-waiting to my mistress, Eleanor. Newly come to this, 'tis a pleasure.
Oh,
My Mr. The Dutch come all this way to a foreign land to wed. Mr. But yes, freshly. My... The Duchess. I say, milady needs learn. Always two gentles at one. Even the business of this. But his day. Oh, but you've a commoner's maid. Silence is golden. You've a common silence.
Okay. We never did manage to get into the plot that they do before, so I don't know if talking to them more will unlock some more of that.
A former arisen makes his home not far from here. The heart of that grand figure.
No idea.
May hold some secret.
Right down here by the looks of it.
My man.
I wonder if the quest thing just tells you where it is. No, you actually have to find it. Chimeras. Hard to find that many. Wood vicinity. If we go to Barter Cracks, have a look at the place we've not explored, and then work our way back to where the female bandits are. Maybe that'll give us the last drop of XP we need to finish off this class.
We must not hasten to confront the dragon master.
Confirm is the dragon even here yet?
The very terrain seems eager to keep us from home.
I mean, I suppose it probably is just lying around here.
We best not.
I wonder if you can just come straight here and fight the dragon without doing the rest of the stuff in this game.
The road here has a strange look to it, does it not?
Snow Harpy! I will protect you, Arisen.
I have it! I strike with fire afore it recovers!
I think they're all already down. Oh, never mind. My bad.
That was a waste of time.
It seems we've won.
Only ever
So yeah, I think this is like the last spot of darkness that we've got left on the map. Don't think there's going to be anything here, but I'd, you know, like to see.
'Tis a queer growl comes from beyond the paling.
Ah. This looks interesting.
They breed like rabbits, these goblins.
Is there a way in? Is this some goblin citadel? Or possibly a cyclops citadel. Oh, hello. What's your deal?
You. Scared? Be off with you. 'Tis hard not to feel small in a chamber built to a cyclops' scale.
Huh, so have the female bandits captured a Cyclops? They just keep it locked up here. Interesting. If we actually go further with Maul and the bandit leader, the other bandit leaders' quest lines this time through, we might actually learn what that's all about. Okay, so there's the lake that we could see on our map. So I think it's all unexplored territory beyond here.
There's a land rife with spots where useful materials may hide.
Shockingly, there are Saurians all around the lake. Didn't see that coming.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail. The tail is severed. It flees.
A strong flame may take it out.
Snow harpy. Be wary. 'Tis within range of our steel.
We have triumphed. A sulfur saurian comes.
Okay, these seem simple enough for our level.
Any that would target the Arisen are mine.
Cut our way through and get a good look at this map.
Strike the tail. There, master. Snow harpies.
I'm not sure if there's anything going on out here. I don't see anything of note, just
Perhaps these
terrain.
like ice as well.
The tail is severed. Monsters must be near. I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
A strong flame may take it out. The first strike shall be mine.
Why aren't ice monsters teamed up? I think you can't decide what spells they want. Not that they do that great under regular circumstances.
Don't let them drag you off.
I have it.
Don't think those sulfur saurians even count towards that saurian bounty. Oh, is there some tents over here? Is this thing flashing? I suppose, can I interact with this in some... Ooh.
My spells are sealed. Are you all right, master?
I mean, other than not being able to see, I'm fine.
I'm blinded. Where is the enemy?
Burn them down and strike.
Somebody got the antidote spell?
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
You know one of you has an antidote spell.
Strike when it arrives.
I'll catch you.
Beast. Be healed.
I don't think you caught me.
I'll draw its attention.
It's within striking range.
There we go, we got the vocation we were looking for. And we also completed a quest, apparently.
Mayhap dead spells are weak as well. I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
The tail is severed.
I have it.
Beware the harpy sword.
Recovery coming up. Healed.
Any chance of you dispelling this blindness on me? It'll probably just wear off on its own, right? Most people who go blind can see again, eventually.
I'll serve as bait. Strike the tail.
That's not a thing that requires medical attention.
There is any frontal
The
attack.
tail is severed. My spells are sealed.
Finally.
I am poisoned.
I like how when you've got the
It's within
torpor
striking
effect that slows your abilities and movements, it also slows your falling. Okay, so this thing's still flashing as though you can interact with it, but I can't see any way to interact with it. Maybe there's like an event or something later.
Any that would target the Arisen are mine.
A strong flame may take it out.
The tail is severed.
Anything else going on this island?
Must we pass through that forsaken building on our return?
Leave it to me.
I mean, we didn't pass through it on the way here, so I don't see why we'd pass through it on the way back.
A sulfur saurian comes.
Unless you mean the water around
I'll serve as bait.
this
Strike
little
the
island.
tail.
I mean, I intend to jump over it, but you guys will probably just walk straight through it. Okay, don't see anything on this island. Let's go check out those tents. Is this one of the friendly camps? Because this is a really weird place for it. Bag of sauce. Oh, we found a journal entry.
I'm blinded.
I wonder what's inside.
Well, then open it and you'll find out. It's just medicine. Need to get worked up over. Jar full of skulls. I don't know what went on here, but it's obviously had a good party. And the fire's fresh and the food doesn't look burned. So whoever's camp this is, they can't have gone far. Anyway, there's nobody to pay rent to lodge here, so we can't spend the night here.
These woods see few things. What's all the monsters around here?
Giant coin pouch just lying on the rocks. Should hang around in this area more often. We fully explored this map now? I think we have. Miasmic Haunt. So it's got a special name.
My spells are sealed.
Just don't know what's there. Well, stop walking through the poison swamp then, jeez. Why do I hang around with these
We're
people?
travel by land, and we've no choice but to go around.
The author's love for the wife and child he left at home. Alright, let's get back to the city, and we'll prepare for our next expedition. I think I'm going to change over to soldier,
Master. I'm blinded.
since I never finished maxing out that one. And we'll make bishop and archer, since that's the only classes she hasn't already maxed vocation in.
Seems this is where the merchants live. It's quite
So this is the pond room.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Hey there.
We'd like to have you.
This last year, Grant, at your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Let's see, are there any core skills or anything we've not got yet? Any augments? Autonomy. Oh, that's the one that I've heard about, yeah, when you travel on your own without any pawns, you get a huge buff. I just want the toxicity, I think. I feel like I'll get some use out of that.
What will it be today? What will it be today?
Probably not in my next class, but at some point. So yeah, we'll finish off Fighter, and then move on to Mystic Knight. I mean, I will change my equipment, but not
At your
just
pick.
yet.
Any you like. What will it be today?
Okay. Let's use it to fall back. Can't remember which of these. Ah, that could be good. Okay, we'll try tanking for a little bit. Put stone will there. We'll put the spin move on X. The one against flying foes on Y. Okay, perfect defense, and I draw them in and a counter move. Works. Reduces the stamina consumed when you perform a physical weapon skill. A few of these seem useful, but not as useful as just having more stamina. So I'm not perpetually moving at super slow speeds.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any...
Okay, let's Strider and Ranger. Like Ranger is better, the two classes. We'll take that one.
Have your pick.
Change it in a
Any
moment.
like? What will it be today?
Oh, I forgot to check if there was any core skills or augments or anything that you could still get.
What will it be today? Have your pick.
Although it doesn't cost you anything to change back, does it? What were you a moment ago? A warrior? No, not
Have
the
your pick.
equipment.
Any you like? What will it be today?
Efficiency sounds worth getting. Okay, looks like that was everything.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you...
Vector Ranger it is.
Have your pick. Any you like? What will it be today?
So have you just bought everything there? Hopefully you won't be taking as many hits as an archer. So what if we just give you all the stuff that boosts strength? Is archery a physical weapon skill? I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? Considering how quickly archers go through stamina, that could be real good.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Okay, let's look at equipment. Optimized. Maybe only show us things we can use? No? Is that not an option? Okay, guess that's our best sword. I figured we'd have a better sword than that by now. Like a fancy sounding one. I guess not. Barkley back in his horned helm. The classic. Ooh, an even more horned helm. Yeah, I think so. It's more of an archery chest guard, so... The wrestling belt. We need to figure out what kind of look we want for them. Is he a simple barbarian? Kinda like the idea of wearing the wrestling belt. Oh, these are all sets, aren't they? This one isn't, apparently. Skull belts. Wait, is that... Why is that skull belt staying on... Wait, was that part of the barbarian outfit? The thing that he's currently wearing? What do the actual skull belts look like then? Does his current outfit just include the belt? It has the belt but not the skirt? It's weird.
What will it be today?
Okay, what other stuff have we got then? Maybe the spikies. Like recognize these by whether they're armor or clothing. Assault boots. Those look fairly offensive. Maybe the Battle of Greaves is more him. What we got in the clothing slot? Okay, the chainmail skirt is armor. Chain hosen, I guess? Come on, we need a good cape. That's really gonna set the look off. Too fancy. Ooh. Ah. There we go. Barkley's looking like himself again. Oh, did we equip? We need to equip a shield as well, don't we? I think all we chose was a sword. Okay, guess that works. Let's see. So what's our best bow? The Veteran's Arc by the looks of it. Scouting, snipe hackers. Oh, I think those aren't the ones we got from the dragon. They're heavily upgraded in any case. Can you turn around a second? First possibility is the archery cap. That one looks pretty cool. If you can find stuff to go with it. Air of the mystical. It's either going to be the white cap or the golden lion. Depending on what we can find that goes with it. Don't have much that you can wear. It's at least gold in colour, but... that kind of matches the helm. It's a weird one, because that looks like it only covers the waist, so you'd wear it over other stuff? Oh, you can't wear those. The waistguard comes with the same boots, I guess. Let's take the flame skirt then. It matches the purple and gold. Mahogany. That one doesn't look bad. Contrast with a lot of the other stuff. So we've got Worm Hunt. Tattered mantle. And a mahogany cape. I think we might go Worm Hunt. Sure, wear 2 sets of nails on your dominant hand. Why not?
What will it be today?
Let's go ahead and deposit everything we're not using then. A lot of this stuff I'm inclined to keep with us for healing on the road. Materials can definitely go, and we'll have a lot of gear to deposit. Hopefully we can get our weight down that way. Barkley had all of our best bows. That's why I couldn't find some of the stuff I was expecting to see.
What will it be today?
So what were those fancy... I'm gonna take those over the spiky ones. 'Cause they sound so convenient. And they're still kind of spiky. I think that still works. Okay, so what other daggers and bows do we have? Are some of them better? Those are a lot better. I think she's still using the best bow though.
What will it be today? Have your pick.
Okay, cool.
Any you
That
like.
works.
Come again soon. These last years. All in all, have your pick. What will it be today? Understand?
Aye, as it loads we can see how we look.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills.
Bishop
besides.
looking sharp. Barkley looking Barkley.
Me, I'm the master.
You don't have a better sword, do you? One I'm currently using is not super fancy. That one apparently does a lot extra damage. Anything entertaining in a shield? Doesn't look like it. This guy's suddenly got lots of really high level equipment that I don't remember him having. Must be because it's New Game Plus.
The master works all.
Got some fun stuff in storage that we're never going to want. Most of these jewels, to be honest. I can't see myself getting around to using most of these. See what duplicates we've got that we can get rid of. We might have sold all the duplicates. I've got multiple missionaries' robes. Battle greaves. 2 high level chainmail scars. That's weird. Okay. That's more than enough for the bow anyway.
Masterworks all.
Are there any better daggers? I wouldn't think there would be, because these are dragon daggers, but no, I think we're good.
The masterworks all.
Not have 4 dragon skins? Oh, we just don't have enough money to upgrade this stuff. Turns out we're broke.
The masterworks all.
Oh well, we'll make more soon enough.
We can take on curatives and other supplies.
Have you equipment to enhance?
If I now think about it, there's a quest we can turn in real quick. Excuse me, sir.
Mind the guards on watch, Master. They'll not suffer any untoward behavior like that.
So, I'm sure you'll find here. I'm sure you'll find all you need anytime.
Cool.
The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate.
Go turn that in.
possession.
And we'll go get some new pawns. Check out the last bit of our gear and we should be ready. We're gonna obliterate the Black Isle.
There's a barber shop.
Salomet, until the day he went mad, I would make. Yes, this is it. At long last, Salomet's grimoire is mine. Though, 'tis strange. It bears the look of Salomet's tome, but aught feels different. My imagining, no doubt. My
No
thing,
doubt.
sir.
I'm sure this will not come back to bite me later in the
His
slightest.
kindness. In the future, should we meet again?
That seems satisfying.
Seem to satisfy her?
Magic, at its heart, is the transmutation of the user's mind into a It's you.
There's usually more.
Apparently Apparently we learned something about Stefan today.
Business with the guild, sir?
Anyway, our pawns have fallen
Is
behind
everything
in
in order,
level.
Master?
Yeah, you did great work.
This pawn stands proud of what we accomplished. May our paths cross again.
And you, who I
Is everything
recruited
in
like
order,
30
Master?
seconds ago.
May our paths cross.
You did good work in the 30 seconds that we traveled together. Okay. Wow, those were level 64. We're level 79 apparently. Must have been a while since we took on new pawns. No wonder we were having trouble. Alright, well I think I'd like a mage and a sorcerer again. But this time I'm looking for a mage that doesn't have the healing spell, because that's not keeping up very well at this point. So we want Halidom, but not Anodyne, I think. We're just going to rely on items for healing. And we've reached the point where that's for the best. Because the mage is spending all their time trying to heal in battle, and it's slow, and it's clumsy, and it doesn't keep up with damage at this point. I want a mage who can buff and spell screen. Is it Anodyne that cures? Under affinity, 5 affinity. Bingo 11, Frigor, Anodyne. Anodyne is the status heal, right? And how is wait, is Anodyne the regular heal or the status heal? Julian, let me have a look at your moves. That's a nice outfit.
Yes, Arisen.
You might be in regardless. Although I'd really like to have the status heal. That one's useful.
Yes, Arisen.
Nope, that one's the healing spell. So it's Halidom that we need. Nope. Hey Miki, how are you doing? You have been summoned. Come forth, Miki. Are you having a good day? How are you doing? Cyanidine again. I'm doing good, thanks. Feeling pretty good today. Had a nice long shower this morning. Yeah, I'm starting to really feel more myself. Past all the colds and stuff. I'm just gonna wait for tomorrow to ruin everything. Yeah, it should be okay. Right now my problem is that I want a really weird setup from a mage. And I can't find, and surprisingly I can't find a mage made by another character that has the really weird setup that I'd like. What are the odds, huh? Maybe we don't need a mage then. Or maybe we don't need anodyne. Do we just want spell screen and some other stuff? Nothing will be ruined tomorrow. I know. I'm just really worked up about it. I'm being a little silly. This is what things have been building up to for like 3 months now. Is there anybody with spell screen? And what I'm looking for here is somebody who has high-level support spells, but doesn't have the basic support spell that every mage has. Weirdly, all of the support characters have the have the normal support spells. I can't find anybody that's got this really weird setup that I want. I'm about to make one of my own characters do this setup, but that doesn't help me immediately because they're doing other things. Maybe we just take 2 sorcerers. All the firepower. Basically how it works in this game is you've got 1 permanent summon, and then you can summon in 2 more teammates. And the teammates that you summon in are other people's permanent summon. So I'm trying to find somebody else's main character that does the extra things that I want. And also looks cool, that's important too. Grand Fulmination, sure. I've changed around what stuff Barkley here and his main pawn are using, so now we need some new people to tag in. Who've we got?
Yes, Arisen.
A really tacky outfit.
Yes, Arisen.
That looks pretty cool. So you've got Void Spell. A lot of damage and
Yes,
stuff.
Arisen.
Yeah, we'll let
I am honored to
the
try.
witch Revy into the party. else we got? You've got the same name as my main pawn. That's unacceptable.
Yes, Arisen. Yes, Arisen.
This one certainly seems cool. But I could do with one that has a buff spell. We need at least one buff spell. This one? Skathak, you like the look?
Yes, Arisen.
Fire Affinity and Holy Pact.
Yes, Arisen.
Yes, Arisen.
Go on then.
Honored to try.
Skathak, you're in the party. We probably don't need buff spells. What have they ever done for us?
Master? Is everything in order, Master?
Okay, this can be our team for a while. Let's go get our goods and then we'll launch our next expedition. See how far we can get this time.
Quite restful to my
Be
kind.
they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
Pose as a team. Oh, you're not posing. Just kind of wandered off. How upsetting. Hooray, we made some new friends. Okay, nothing on the notice board.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at Condor. Beyond those gates lies the Duke's castle.
Alright, let's go get our supplies out of storage. We'll be needing a few things.
This last year.
This is the Union Inn, apparently.
What do you like? What will it be today?
So, I guess they're very clear on their workers' regulations around here.
What will it be today?
So let's see, we're gonna need a pair of lanterns. Need all the fancy arrows that Bishop can carry. And you're gonna need a pickaxe each. Because I sure don't plan to do any mining. I have people to do that for me. Don't starve together. I don't have it. I've heard of it. Is it good? Is it any good? I assume it's a team game, judging by the name. Probably need some curatives. Don't know what we take though. Anything that restores health. Oh, you have a spare, an extra copy? I mean, if you if you don't want it, that'd be real nice of you. Is it a Steam game? It's a Steam game. We'll have to I think I just need to add you as a friend. You don't think you can gift it internationally? I misread that as intentionally. Like what, you can only give it to other people by accident? It's a Steam game, then you can probably just we can add each other to our friends list and send games, maybe. Like I think Steam works the same wherever you are, as far as I know, although I'm not sure. I don't know. We can try it. Message me your Steam ID, and I'll add you as a friend later.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
Tis not the last we'll call upon this inn, I'll warrant.
Can trade from the 27th. I don't know. I don't know how trading works. Is that different to gifting?
The master works all. The master come again.
Have you aught to discern?
Why not stay? Take all the...
Okay.
Take all
We're
the...
broke, we're overburdened, but we've got tons of useful stuff. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Miki. Thank you so much.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that gifting was locked like that. That's surprising. I have no idea how trading works, so that might not work out then, but I still really appreciate the thought.
A former arisen.
You have my thanks.
You played it yourself yet then? What kind of game is it? Got an interesting name.
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
The air is heavy and somehow sad.
Is it an open world kind of game? That's what I'd guess from the name, I suppose.
Leading one is our only hope in surviving such a place. The unease of not clearly knowing oneself is what I can sympathize.
Knowing a rift stone is close at hand.
This pond feels most at ease near a
Back to being a melee attacker.
What's this?
Although this giant sword feels undersized. Survival game with some spookiness. Okay.
We can still return to the surface. Let us not allow our ambition to be our end.
That sounds interesting. I wonder if it'd make for a good team stream. Let's see, where do we go from here? Is it down this way? I think we hadn't gotten much further than this gateway.
What's this?
We fought some real nasty giant statue guy. Oh, that's it. We came down through here and into the sewers where we couldn't see a thing and death kept killing us.
I will protect you.
Also, there was these annoying ghosts everywhere and there wasn't much I could do about them. I'm just gonna run past those.
I'm on my way. I'll go at once. I obey.
I forgot about these beacons.
I support you. The tail is severed.
I don't understand really how that move works, but
You all right, Master?
survive and gather resources and craft things. Okay, yeah, that does sound fun. Scary Minecraft. This guy's real durable. So these ghosts that are flying around, are they going to get battered by the torch or no? Not like Minecraft at all. Okay. Every crafting game is Minecraft to me. It's like Minecraft, but with none of the things that make Minecraft Minecraft. Ooh. Dazed, reeling, about to break. I change class and suddenly I feel very vulnerable.
Are you all right, Master?
Hey, we already got a vocation point. Nice. I think one of my people was possessed, but I don't know where they are now. Malevolent heart shot. I thought she was possessed, but she's just casting a really evil spell. Oof. Somebody help me.
Patience and vigilance. Are you all right, Master?
See, this is why I wanted somebody with the antidote spell. Got all the status effects going. The character's got all their skills locked. And also has been afflicted with old. Yeah, how do you tell the difference between somebody who's possessed by a powerful dark magic or somebody who is conjuring a powerful dark magic? I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage in this class. I don't know what you guys think. I think it's taking 1,000,000 years to die.
Let us walk and wait. Possessed immediately. I'll pry it loose with an attack.
What's the giant lizard thing? Did we kill it? It just kind of disappeared. It's not gone invisible, has it? Let's just keep moving. You know what? I think the floor's really weird in here. It's like water turned to stone. Ow! Oh no. Ow! Guys, this is a super enemy. Yeah, just kind of charged us down. So I spent some time upgrading all of our gear, getting new skills, leveling everybody up, picking out a new party, and we are just instantly getting destroyed. Ooh. Let go of me, let go of me!
None may touch the Arisen.
I can't even see what's happening. I think the giants got me. Ooh. Guys, we'd like to not be here, ideally. Let's go. Yeah, the
I'll dispel the ailment. This will restore a bit of health.
charging guy with the big hammer is a mini boss, and then the thing that teleported in, the ogre, the elder ogre, is a super powerful mini boss. So fighting them both at once.
I mislike the feel of this place. There's a ghoul sorcerer.
Interesting times.
Undead warriors that would target the Arisen online.
Okay, don't get me, guys. Pay no attention to the mages doing horrific things over there. This is what happens when we don't have a buff spell. I do very little damage without somebody making my weapon magical. Was that our spell or their spell? I think it may have been our spell. Nicely timed, I guess? Wow. Mini bosses. Look, all I'll say is that here in the DLC, most of the mini-bosses are a lot harder than the real bosses from the main game. Many of the regular enemies are harder than the bosses from the real game. Like, I finished the main boss I finished the main game.
What's that?
Defeated the final boss, no problem. And then I come here and I just get destroyed by everything. Okay, so... Right along there'll be a dead end.
Treasure, perhaps?
Wait, where did you find treasure? Ooh, treasure. Never mind, my minion stole it first. Yeah, so I remember last time we were in here. What is that about this bit? No! Guys, down here.
After this comes the fun part. I'm on my way.
Okay, the entire team is down.
I cannot take much more. This clumsy will cut a scratch. Use my support.
Okay, so those giants are one of the most horrific things in here, and there's 2 of them. There's also a super powerful mage running around.
Large or small, any
Oh, sorry, several super powerful mages running around. And a bunch of super powerful dogs that got summoned in. I'm dead, folks.
and your ills are cured.
At least we didn't go far back. That could have gone better.
No interruptions.
There is no way we could have won that. That was horrific. You gonna let me have that one? Nonetheless, I'll try not to do it again. Having 2 sorcerers in the party is scary. Look at all the stuff they've got going on.
My support. Did it?
Throwing out all these tornadoes and meteor strikes and everything. You guys want to dismiss the tornado so I can check for loot?
Did you say something, Arisen?
What's this?
Okay. No.
Looks stabbed. Tough. There, Master. I leave the weak balls to you. I support you.
Did somebody turn up the difficulty when I wasn't looking?
Comes the fun.
Everywhere we go, there's bonus bosses and all kinds of crazy stuff just showing their faces. Saying I've had more successful expeditions. I have no idea what's going on with the floor in here. Sometimes it's water, sometimes it's stone, and I don't know if that's a thing.
Open your eyes. Stay with me. Stand firm and eliminate a skeleton sorcerer. There. Scatter those bones.
Yeah, we're not doing well, are we, Miki?
Arisen, I'm at your side.
Look, this... I don't know if it's a glitch or if there's something going on here, but...
What's nothing?
This place is full of water, except occasionally it turns into stone. I was wondering if it's like getting hit by a freeze spell or something, but... I think it's probably just a bug. The game keeps loading the wrong texture and switches to the stone floor texture instead of the water texture. Looks really weird though. Okay. Clear out these mages. Oh. Yep, leave her alone. Oh, there's one of the protection pots here. That should help quite a bit. Yeah, I think the problem last time is that, like, if he gets you into his grapple thing, then that's basically instant death, and nobody showed up to help me because they were too busy fighting the mages, I guess. Ah! That guy almost killed me there by accident. Just clocked me with his backswing. Okay, we got that guy. I don't know if that counts as making progress. We've actually backed up a bit here. We leveled up some of our vocations. Totally unexpected. What, us winning? Yeah, this texture is totally broken. Look at this. This is supposed to be water, and instead it's stone floor that we're just wading through. Oh, the backswing. Yeah, didn't see that coming. He obviously didn't even see me. He was just casually swinging his hammer behind his shoulder, and he didn't even know I was there, and he took me out. I couldn't have predicted that. There's no way. I'm tempted to go back and heal now that we've done all that. And maybe level some of our stuff up, since I think Bishop gained like 50 levels there. What's your class level now? Where do I find this stuff? Rank 3. Hey, Crow Need. Yeah, basically Dark Souls. I'm, not gonna lie, I'm kind of struggling with it. And not just because death appears literally everywhere I go. Oh, wait, there he is even. He's just stood there waiting. I don't think we're going that way today. We'll just go home. Oh my gosh, these guys are back now. Never mind, he wasn't back for very long. Yeah, I've got to the end of the main game, and I thought I was doing fine. I thought I was over-leveled even. Then I came here, and everything kills me. Guys, I've made an important discovery. Whee! This is the most important thing that has ever happened on Bitter Black Isle. You can swing around on the corpses hanging from the ceiling. Whee! But yeah, this whole area is definitely a lot stronger than anywhere else in the game.
Are you all right, Master?
Got bit by a snake. Yeah, it's very different to the rest of the game as well. The rest of the game was all about, you know, open areas, exploring, doing quests and things. This is just one giant dungeon with lots of horrible enemies. I guess I can appreciate them giving a different experience.
My strength
I think I prefer having the occasional bit of dialogue. But I've had a lot of people come in here and say that they actually like this better. Yeah. There's regular enemies in this game are harder than, like, the bosses in the regular game. So since Death is camping that corridor, and I don't think we're getting past him, let's have a look what else is going on in this area. We can find some fun stuff. Actually, maybe we could go back to the early area and see if we can spawn more Garm to hunt.
What's this? This looks interesting.
Yeah, how are you doing, Croneed? You having a good day? I hope I'm saying your name right. Apologies if not. Oh no!
Are you alright, Master?
Bishop, don't stand exactly there, please. Well.
I'm on my way. Can't stand much more of this. Take care, you don't have No, they want the advantage. I cannot take much more. You need to concern yourself with the lives of this boy. Tis but a flesh wound. It smells.
Okay, there it goes. The mimics are the scariest thing in this. They, like, do more damage than any other enemy. And they're nigh impossible to kill, and they just vanish on you and take their loot with them. Yeah, that'd be cool. The base game was quite easy. I overleveled it accidentally by doing too many side quests, but I can't imagine it being that hard. Even if I hadn't done that. Like, I only did... I mean, with how many escort missions and stuff there are, it'd be possible to get way higher level than that. How did I get down here? I'm lost. Yeah, the game should kind of be about the side quests. It's an open world game. That's like the theme. But then I started doing some plot missions and... And I was like one-shotting ogres and stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, once I reached the Everfall, suddenly things were horrible. That was a big difficulty spike.
It's not too late. I have it all.
I don't like fighting these things, because there's not really anything for me to do.
Patience. A blow from one of us will free you from a train's life. Attacking may help.
I think we just ignore those. Yeah, exactly. I have slain dragons. But the puppies in the first room ruined me. I mean, everybody here commits to everybody here tells you about how this place is horrific and so many Arisen have come here to die and you'll find nothing but death and destruction and there's no way you'll make it to the end. But I mean, normally I hear that from a lot of games. It's not often that a game commits to it. I wasn't expecting the game to deliver.
Forgive my nattering on. It's not... Now, will you have a look?
Anything you can do? Ooh, you can. Oh, nice. Some gold upgraded iron braces.
Now, will you have a look? I'll see you don't. What'll it be?
The greatest part of the island? I don't know. Don't tell me if it's spoilers, though. If it's some terrible trap that I'm going to blunder into and get myself killed, let me do that. Oh yeah, I forgot that I bought Stone Will. I should be using that. Easier escape from battle. Don't really understand what that means or how it works. Gonna have to beat the whole thing twice? Man, I can't wait for that. I imagine it gets harder the second time. Oh, okay.
What'll it be then? Now, will you have a look? I'll see you don't regret it.
I'm content the first did not. Interesting. I'll watch out for that then. Thanks for letting me know.
What'll it be then? Now, will you have a look? What'll it be?
What junk can we deposit? I'm not 100% sure what Curse does. We usually dial up, we make it eventually. That sums up how we do every single game.
What'll it be then? Now, will you have a look? I'll see you don't regret it. No die.
We're right next to the start, we might as well go use the bench, I guess. And we'll try that again and hope that this time Death doesn't just hang out in the middle of the corridor and won't let us past. Dying is a lot of fun. Yeah, it's no fun playing a game where you never die, right? Let us have some challenge. I used to play a lot of Dwarf Fortress where the motto was losing is fun. My dwarf sure did a lot of dying in that. I've never tried hard mode now. It's my first time playing, so I've just had it on normal. The red goblins can one-shot you until you're like level 10, wow. Hard mode sounds like realistic mode. I'm fairly sure in the real world if I went outside Cassidus as me, I'd get one-shot by every goblin that saw me.
I must believe my friend. Only a stronger will. Only a stronger will. A will as yours can pray.
Basically realistic mode, okay. So it's basically realistic mode except for the enemies. 0 to 100 real fast. That's pretty obvious here, yeah. I can't imagine this place on hard mode. I feel like I'd need to be level 200 just to get this far. Oh, okay. So enemies do tons more damage, but they still have the same health.
Tread carefully.
Seems
Mark each step well.
surprisingly legit.
Tis well and truly flooded.
Right. Having fun is not allowed.
Strain your
Miki has
eyes against the
spoken.
dark. We may not be alone.
Dying is banned. Dying is fun, therefore fun is banned.
Skeleton sorcerer! Move! Before its spell hits!
I mean, I feel like a no pawn run would be really interesting to do in this game, just as a challenge. I know the assassin, I think it was, had a skill that makes you stronger when you've got no pawns. It's like a completely different game, I can imagine. Makes this 100% Dark Souls, I can
There's a world of
picture.
grief and rage.
That's something I'll have to do someday. Give it a try. But I don't know, I feel like the game would feel really empty without the pawns following me around and never shutting up with their useless help. Like dodge counter every one of its attacks while also trying to damage it. I can't just hide at the back and wait for it to focus on my friends. Great, more bitter black gear that I can't afford to analyze. I don't know where I'm supposed to be getting the rift crystals for all this stuff. Can I get 1,000 rift crystals just for just $1.99 on the Dragon's Dogma community store? We're not going to fight in this room with the Gore Cyclops.
Very well.
Oh, is this...
Foe.
I thought this was where the secret base was, where I could heal up, but apparently not. Also, apparently all of my friends are dead. What? I had the perfect defense on. I've not played a fighter since the start of the game, and I don't remember how to play them. Also, I've never tried perfect defense before. It might be showing.
With grief and rage.
I thought perfect defense was 360. I know most of the moves are just forward, but if it's not 360, it's not perfect. I want my money back.
This looks interesting.
Okay, you guys want to actually follow me this time?
Very well. I'm on my way.
I don't want to fight in the room with the two Gore Cyclops. That seems legit. That's what I intend to do. No, I've been fighting most things, but the room with the two giant Gore Cyclops.
Sure death without a lantern.
Kind of looking at that place and thinking, no, thank you. I think I killed one of them earlier. The first one you encounter in the room with the key. I beat him on like my 3rd try, and it took forever. I don't fancy fighting 2 of them at once right now. Okay, this is the rest area. Is there anything new on the request board? No.
Seems something's written here.
Key is to only engage 1 at a time. Yeah, I don't like that there's other enemies running around in there though. I just know my pawns are going to ignore the other enemies to hurl fireballs at both Score Cyclops until they decide to break free and engage. I mean, maybe we could go back and try it. We've just fully healed. An entire box of grenades. You wouldn't recommend it. Fair. I'll press on then. Yeah, some of these rooms feel like they're designed for you to run screaming through them. Like, you get here and you're supposed to decide what you can and what you can't fight. Those judgment calls are important.
It's too dark. The guardian of this labyrinth has.
Oh my gosh, another one of these. How many Minotaurs are there in this dungeon? I think I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the perfect defense means that your shield blocks literally everything, but you can't move while doing it, I think? What? Oh. I'm really bad at those to begin with. Okay. Easy, no problem. I'm getting enough of that in this mode. I've been executed by a couple of Minotaurs like that. Where it tells me to swirl the... Am I supposed to be hammering the other buttons when it tells me to spin the analog sticks? Because that meter seems to fill up very slowly. I've escaped from other things, but not from the Minotaur. Mostly I'm left whimpering and, oh, buttons is just with keyboard? Okay. Yeah, mostly I'm left whimpering and really hoping that one of my pawns will come and save me. As a general rule, they don't.
Let's see how it likes to play. This should change the stakes. I'll mirror your spell.
Yeah. The pawns in this game are really cool. It's a real good system. I should... Oof. Oh, I'm poisoned. That's why I'm suddenly taking tons of damage. This seems pretty sound to me. Do I have anything that cures poison without being really viable for other stuff? Not really. So I can't hear you. My ears are ringing. Yeah, up until now I've always been having a mage in the party for healing. But I feel like with how long it takes them to cast their healing spell, and like the mage was spending most of the battle just trying to cast the healing spell over and over, and it was doing nothing. I was having to use healing items non-stop anyway. So I thought I'd try out 2 sorcerers. And just rely on healing items. Because archery is the only things that my main pawn hasn't already done, so I'm trying to get her all vocations. And then I've just finished all the archery vocations, and I thought I'd go back to the melee ones. They won't actually upgrade their spells? Do they cost more stamina or something when they're upgraded? So I know that the powerful spells... I've not actually played any kind of magic caster myself, but I've noticed that the powerful spells take way longer to cast than the regular ones do. That's what I've noticed with the healing spell. That they constantly cancel it and I get no actual healing. Whoop, oh boy. Get the entire team back on their feet. Okay, so if you upgrade the meteor spell, it takes longer to cast. So it's actually better when it's unupgraded? Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. Like, I kind of figured that the different levels of spells were balanced against each other. But I didn't realize that the upgrades kind of don't work. I might have to get a second tank. I don't think I'm very good at it. I've been playing damage classes mostly, and I'm used to just charging up to things and destroying them. But I don't actually do any real damage in this class. I just take hits. Ooh. dying now? Oh, Bishop's over there dying. Where the heck is... What are you doing up there?
They're left exposed after a grand strike. It was tense. It was but a scratch.
I don't know how I feel about these new pawns that I picked up. They could maybe be doing more to pull their weight. Yeah. Okay, so it's worthwhile for players, but the AI constantly interrupts themselves, duly noted. That is a thing that I've noticed they do a lot.
Don't worry, I'm here. There is no need to be
It's still too early to admit defeat.
Okay, he died of exhaustion whilst trying to beat me. This will be our main strat from now on. Every pawn's favourite dance. Ooh, Idol of the All-Mother. That sounds new.
Strain your eyes against the dark. You may not be alone. I wonder what's inside.
Okay, there's the secret passageway. So the actual way forward should be along here somewhere. So last time I came this way, I stumbled through the secret passageway, which drops you right in the middle of the sewers. It was pitch black, Death immediately appeared, I ran screaming from him. Ended up in the next area where there was a fight with like a statue guy. He pretty much insta-killed all of my pawns, so I used a lift stone to teleport out. So I'm assuming that's basically what's going to happen again. You are forced to fight Death in those sewers. I did suspect that Death is always summoned there. Is it, has the time come? Must we slay Death himself? Like, the whole game will probably get a lot easier once we've killed Death, right? Is there like a doorway here, or that leads into the sewers, or do we just insta-sewer?
This is the makings of a beacon fire master. You need but offer up rift crystals to light it.
I don't think there's a door here, so I better save manually. Wherever I go, Death shows up. Yeah, I suspected because when I came down here, Death appeared, and I didn't get the thing where the screen goes grey and it's like something horrible is coming, which suggests that he was already here. This is just where he hangs out. Okay, so there's the gate. So if we can just get there, we can go fight the stone guy again and see if we can beat him now. I think we'll explore the rest of these sewers later on when we've become stronger than Death. Which is a thing that will absolutely happen. Is that Death? Oh! What a time for a mimic. Come on, we're leaving. Whoop. Deaths and elder ogres, oh my. Did we make it? Is everyone still with us? Okay then, well by distance and how much health we have, this is the furthest we've gotten. This is our best run ever, guys.
Repairing a rift stone bed.
I don't know if the bonus bosses are supposed to be showing up that often, but I can't walk through a room without getting an extra boss in there. It is raining elder ogres and undead dragons. No, I've not beaten this room. This is the first I've gotten. This guy bested me last time I came this way. So yeah, I think we're about to have fun. Last time I got here I had only 2 pawns left though. This time I've got 3. Also, last time I got here, the pawns I had were much lower level. I've just fetched some new pawns. Also, last time we got here, me and my main pawn were using vocations that we'd maxed out and were really good at, and now we're using new vocations. So, you know, it's good and it's bad. Oh, that was the thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I broke his armor quite easily. And then you can only hit him with magic damage in his second stage. And I was like, that's great, but I only have 1 magic caster, and that because my sorcerer's dead, so I only have 1 magic caster, which is my mage. And my mage is just casting a healing spell, getting halfway through, stepping to the left, casting a healing spell, getting halfway through, stepping to the right. There's no actual magic damage in this party. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Maybe we can do better this time.
Tremendous suit of armor walks. It's quite soon for the blade. That attack struck me. You've my support. I will protect you.
1v, I can imagine, yeah. Okay, what stuff have we got? Oh, I should have saved that for the next stage, actually. Store health, cure debilitations. Boost one's vitality? And strength. Okay, I think that's all the stuff we've got. Oh yeah, you'll need mixed damage for all kinds of enemies, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what Bishop is doing there, but it's impressive. Climbing up him, I think she was doing, but it kind of looked like she was just floating. Floating behind him, and
Best we repair that rift stone as soon as we are able.
okay. Pretty much one-shot me there. Last time I was here I was playing as an archer, so I just filled him with arrows for the first half of the fight, and then did nothing for the second half. Let's give that one more go, and then we'll give up and cry. And go back to Cassidus and say, I don't want to be the Arisen anymore.
Although Those the soldiers that guard this place.
I really liked playing as the warrior.
I'll scale it! Whoa, when it's distracting!
With the two-handed sword. Yeah, you feel the weight of it. It was a lot of fun. Get like
Let's circle
I had a mage, a sword, a shield guy, and an archer. I was just like, you guys are the actual party. You form a line and hold off the enemy. I'm just gonna run straight through with this giant sword and just murder all of their archers and mages. And that worked pretty well and was a lot of fun. So when he starts to do that slam move, I need to not be there. What's glowing over here? Oh, it's just one of these remembrance things. I still haven't figured out what they do.
After this comes the
I think probably at some point I'll get a quest that says, touch 50 stones of remembrance.
strike from the rear. I'll strike it!
But it's not come up yet. It's weird that I've found so many of them without figuring out what they do yet.
Your spell!
Have they torpid this guy? He's suddenly moving very slowly.
Let's circle round the back!
Best thing about having mages is that they do things like that make you feel useless. Worst thing about mages is that when they do that stuff, you can't see a thing. Oh good, my entire world is now blocks of ice and black tornado winds. Oh, is he in his second stage now? Okay. Well, it's up to you guys. I don't think this guy wants to be provoked. Ooh. Come on, hit me. Yeah, so if I had like a fire weapon, would I be able to hit him here?
I suppose I went too easy on it.
I like that Skathak finished her long speech about corporeal forms whilst bleeding out on the floor. That's dedication. Come on, over here.
Techniques against that foe.
Wait, did we get him? He had like 2 health bars left, didn't he? Maybe we destroyed his core. Phantom Orb.
What's this?
I didn't think we were gonna get that one, not gonna lie. After he one-shotted us on that first attempt, I thought I'd give it another go just for the fun of it, but not expecting to accomplish much. So we've got a door there. What's down this way? Treasure chest? In the bottomless pit? More bit of black gear that I'll never be able to afford to have a good look at. Alright, let's learn nothing from this encounter and press on. Oh, this looks different. The Fallen City.
It is an unexpected sight.
Guys, we're in Ulasil. What's going on down there? Let's go say hello. I'm sure they'll be our friends. But ho, fellows. Oh.
So saying, the worm pries the heart from my breast. I was made arisen, known to the dragon, and bound to hunt it. It is a fate I embrace. What use have I for a heart left hollow? In a world without sweet Grete, my mentor, my mother, my beloved. I live only to see the dragon that claimed her slain. I will see its scaly hide stripped from bone by my hands ere I rest. Arisen, bearer of the dragon's mark, undying corpse, enjoined to make your will manifest. If my voice reaches you, heed me well. The Arisen, the Seneschal, the whole cursed world, all is but an illusion. A meaningless refrain, a hollow echo. What sense is there in giving one's life for these falsehoods? I damn them all.
Welcome back, Miki.
I will not cease in my destruction until the last senseless cycle is broken. The last bond rent to dust.
I mean, canon kind of favors his outlook. I'm not sure I agree with it, but...
It is a city of sorts.
Okay, this is really different to the rest of the island. Food summoned you earlier. We were called upon. Fair enough. You have anything exciting to eat? I might be making noodles later. Depends whether I have time or not. But I'm feeling like noodles. Oh, is that sour ambrosial meat? Somebody just picked up? Look at that. Do you have any airtight flasks? Nope. Well. Rip that rare item. Ah!
Places unremarkable at glance may hold more.
That was a well-timed pawn remark. Be careful where you swing your sword in case there's an explosive barrel there. Kinda wish I was still an archer for this bit. I think I prefer the melee class overall, especially playing as Barkley because that's what he's all about, but I miss that double jump. Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Stripped of its people, this place feels cold somehow.
Let's have a look.
What you got there, Bishop? Ignatia. Nice. You had a burger wrap. Your own wacky creation? Here's a burger wrap. You take a burger patty and put it in a wrap instead of burgers? Instead of burger bread? What's the name for burger bread? Like a bun. A bun.
When jumping down a ledge,
Yeah,
judge
noodles
well
is
the distance.
definitely one of my favorites. Picked up a noodle kit last time I was out shopping to make like proper noodle soup. So probably having that after the stream. Whoop.
Treasure, perhaps?
Where's Bevy gone? Finding treasure apparently, but I don't know where she is. Grab it! Ooh, just made it. Great, we climbed all the way up here to find a great big treasure chest with a single moldy pumpkin inside it. What a wonderful world. Hello down there, could you give me directions to what? Whoops, whoops! Oh my gosh! I squished her! I did a Goomba stomp! Oh man.
I wonder what's inside.
We don't have time for that right now, Bishop. We gotta get out of here before the cops show up. Very nice with vegetarian burgers. Okay. All about those veggie burgers. Spicy noodles. I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to spicy food. So it's probably not going to be too spicy. I never had a lot of spicy food growing up, so I never really got used to it. And these days it seems to be really popular. Maybe it was always really popular, somehow I just missed it. I think it was probably always very popular. Lately I've been trying to eat more. I spent most of my life avoiding spicy stuff because I'm a wuss about spicy food, but lately I've decided to actually start eating spicy stuff because it's the only way I'm going to get used to it. And a lot of spicy food is delicious. It just burns. Ooh. That's fair. I mean, I think that's the main reason that spicy foods become so popular over here, because Indian food is really, really popular. See if I can fly! The falling animation in this game is the best thing. Nobody has ever made something that beautiful before.
What's that?
It's an Indian restaurant not far away from where I live. Sometimes when my friends are over for filming, I take them up there. Not very often, because it's way more expensive than the crappy pizza place or the little Chinese takeaway. Like, it's really expensive, but the food there is unbelievably good. I can't afford to eat there very often with how much money I've got, but I've never regretted going. Yeah, that's fair. If you have it all the time, it probably gets boring. I hardly ever have it, so it's always new and interesting for me. And I guess it's quite different to the other food we get around here.
A fall can be ready as any beast.
So that's why it's popular with other people? I don't know. I don't know why it's popular. I like it and it's good, but since when does me liking it and it being good have anything to do with something being popular?
I feel it in the marrow of my bones. Some force beckons me beyond. I will make for it, though my body fail along the way.
I feel like I'm walking into something terrible here. Oh hey look, a riftstone. I could use that to heal up my team, ready for whatever terrible thing is beyond here. You know, if I had, like, any rift crystals. Nice on cold days, warms you up a bit, yeah. A lot of cold days around here. Although, that said, the weather can't make up its mind lately. This whole year the weather has been crazy. Burning sunshine one day and then snow the next.
Round door gives one pause.
I walked up to get my tablets the other day. And, took my coat because it looked really dark and gloomy and pouring rain, and I got outside and it was boiling. Felt like I'd walked into a trap. So humid as well. Oh, it's just occurred to me, we still need to go back to that garden, don't we? We found one of the fancy jewels that opens the doors. So we've got people praying to a sealed heart. The sealed heart probably represents, you know, the dragon taking things from the Arisen. Bitter Black Santum. Have we reached the bottom of Bitter Black? Like, is this about to be the final boss? I have no idea how long this dungeon is. So maybe we're right at the end of it? The sewers did feel quite nasty. And we're getting a lot of plot here. I feel like this came out of nowhere a little bit, but then again the actual ending did too, so... Oof, that's rough, yeah. when you get flooding. We've had a lot of flooding around here the last couple of winters. Certain roads just end up underwater. I'm lucky in that I live basically on top of a hill, so I don't get flooding in my house, but a few months ago. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Guys, we found ourselves a half-dragon.
It's too strong to be this fast.
I can only assume that his mum or dad was the Arisen. And then they got to the part in the story where the dragon's supposed to kidnap the person that they love most. And then the guy was like, "But dragon, don't you realize? It's you that I love most." And then 9 months later, this guy. Does he have a face in his mouth? Face in his mouth? A face on his chest. Kinda looks like he's got a face set into his chest. I think this guy might be the final boss of Bitter Black. I present the following deductions. He's got sad music playing. Also, he spoke. And it's really tough. And also, I didn't think there was a door here, but I've now seen that there is. Alright, got any other stats stuff that we should pop?
Use my support.
You've met him.
Oh. The lady at the start is talking.
He was my master, though it was 100 lifetimes past.
I keep trying to cast this thing, but every time it knocks me out of it.
The dragon, he was given a choice too hard, too cruel to make. He could live with neither answer, and so he offered only a curse in reply. Those words saw him become the monster he is now. In granting him the cursed form he chose, the worm had held to its bargain, and I was the price. I was his pawn, and his beloved besides. Please, you must free him.
Okay. So this guy's pawn was the price taken, which must be fairly unusual. I'm coming. We got this. Oh. That's not what I thought I was casting when I used that. Hang in there, Bishop.
I cannot move! This comes the fun part. My consciousness. I suppose I won't
Are you alright, Master?
I can see why you'd ask. I suppose it does look a little bit like I'm having a seizure or something when I do that. Well, I can't see a thing. Thank you, whoever cast the tornado spell. My favorite thing when you do that. I think I'm both on fire and poisoned. I should probably do something about that. I think I'm still clinging to the monster, but I can't be sure. Ooh, well, I mean, I'll try to strike the head. Parker, get me pictures of Dragon Man. You sure you don't want pictures of Spider-Man, sir? No, Spider-Man sucks. Everybody's all about Dragon Man these days. I still like Spider-Man. I think these bosses are just straight up immune to my taunt move. Boy. Oh! Bishop, don't go near that. He's opened a path to the dead zone. I don't really know how. I don't understand what is happening. Oh boy. I ran out of stamina. Now I'm in here too. I thought maybe I was supposed to come closer so I could help the pawns. Oh. He's dismissed the pawns. Also, he's sucking me into oblivion. I don't know what one does in that fight. Other than have a bad time. Not gonna lie, I don't think we're ready for that. Since I'm assuming he has multiple phases and stuff. Let's maybe back up. Let's go and regroup, perhaps.
Murderous intent beyond.
Let's go and think about what we've done. Oh. There's flying things everywhere. Those weren't here a moment ago. I guess we get free passage through here exactly once.
Crimson beasts.
I'm sorry, Miki, I walked into the light. I regret it and I wouldn't do it again. Ooh, I don't know what hit me, but it hurt.
No, they hold the advantage.
Yeah, walking into the light was maybe a mistake. See, I thought maybe I had to hit him to interrupt the spell he was casting and free my pawns. But, I ran out of stamina while I was running up to him, so I couldn't get away from the portal. And it all went downhill from there. Ow! That hurt a lot. Why can I not grab this guy? I don't fully understand the grab mechanics still at this point.
Such a grand door gives me
I feel not with murderous intent beyond.
Crazy cat lady fears for my life. This way, guys. We're not fighting that archer. I don't like him. Oh good, yet more bitter black gear that I can't use.
Use my support.
Just chilling out with the archer guy. Yeah. Sometimes my pawns have different opinions to me. You guys want to do something to this guy while I'm carrying him?
On solid ground, the advantage is ours.
I think that worked. Also, I just recently discovered that you can pick up these guys, and I love it. Whoop. It's the regular guys who are the scariest enemies in here. Forget the monsters. It's the people who have swords and know how to use them. Oh my gosh, there's also a dragon.
That should slow their movement.
Yeah, let's run into the portal that Dragon Man is creating. Why wouldn't you? I feel like we need to get out of this area. I feel like this area is not having happy events for us. Yeah, we can trust Dragon Man, right? He's an Arisen, and Arisen are good guys. Oof. That's what happens when I pause to open a chest. Leave me alone, sir. I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to leave by the shortest possible route. Revi, I will tell your story. I mean, they were right, I did follow them in. Oh, did Revi insta-die because we left while they were knocked out? I was hoping she'd appear here in knocked out form and I could revive. This guy's back already. I killed him like 30 seconds ago. He's already respawned. You know, let's just use a lift stone. Let's not walk all the way back through here.
It is a port crystal, Master.
Alright. Let's go get Revi back. Don't I... Wait, did both of you vanish?
Yes, Arisen.
Did I lose both of you there? What?
Yes, Arisen. I am honored to try. Yes, Arisen. I am honored.
Okay, that was weird.
Knowing a rift stone is close at hand is welcome relief.
That's gonna have taken away all of the gear that I gave him.
It's difficult to breathe down here.
I must believe only a stronger will. A will is if there is aught I can do.
We found the keys to that other place, so I think we go there. Rather than going back to Dragon Man. It'd be nice if we could beat Dragon Man right now, because that'd last us until the end of the stream and we'd just finish the game. Maybe, kind of. Apparently there's extra stuff when you replay it.
If there is aught I can do, say it.
Look at tools first, actually. Those ones we just summoned are gonna need lanterns. And also pickaxes. Okay, and the rest of the green wish, I guess we split between them. Finish with Dragon Man's corpse. Yeah, I assume he's the final boss of this place, although I don't know for sure. I don't think we're going to be beating him anytime soon. So I think we'll explore some of the other areas in here today. And look to beat him at the end of the next time we play. Probably on... so that's going to be Monday, I believe. I can do it when I do it. Yeah. When I do it, I'll definitely be able to do it. Thanks, Miki. Hey, it's the Luchador Pikachu.
If there is aught I can do, only a stronger will. A will is yours.
Is there any greater wrestler than Luchador Pikachu?
If there is aught
Hold that, we still haven't maxed out Fighter. Prescience. We didn't even get that much discipline from it. Okay, well we leveled up our skills at least.
Only a stronger will. A will is yours.
We've got enough to unlock one thing. I don't know if the level 2s are worth unlocking. Maybe we hold out for level 3s if such a thing exists. Maybe the Rift Crystals are best used to repair Rift Stones?
Only a stronger will. A will is yours can bring him
Like, once the Rift Stones are fixed, they're fixed forever, whereas there's always going to be more treasure.
Take care.
Dr. Mikachu and Lucha Mikachu.
Surviving such a place. The unease of not clearly knowing oneself is aught I can sympathize with. Seems something's written here.
Your two overlapping skill sets, your incredible medical skills, and your ability to destroy others with your wrestling techniques. It feels really weird that I can't double jump anymore. Was this always glowing? Oh, all those recollections that I've found, they, when you collect them, they show up here, I think. Okay. Just Dr. Mikachu. That's true. The incredible wrestler part is just assumed because most doctors have incredible wrestling skills. Okay, so this is all from the same guy who left these stone tablets with his diary on them. He must have been strong as all heck carrying around these stones. Most people write in a book. Oh, we've got a missing section. Have you ever read Dr. McNinja, Miki? There's a story that's well worth looking into.
To serve her master and be as she commands.
Oh.
To be shaped in her image. That is the part of a pawn. But my master's image is no longer her own. Defeated by the world's steward, she fell into perdition. Having witnessed her fail to achieve her purpose, my breast was filled with regret. Yet amid that darkness, a spark of light too took root. Within my soul, a crude and inchoate mirror to the arisen zone. New strength emerged. I had awoken to love. I came to notice the changes within me as his tireless ministration saw my shattered memories slowly mend. I came to love him as my master had before me. Then some years later, fate came on dragon's wings to mark him an arisen, as his master was before him. Though his heart was lost, he seemed more alive than ever. He burned with new purpose to slay the worm and avenge Grete. I became his pawn.
I've actually got her story now.
I too saw in this a new calling, to love him, serve him, and lend him strength. Ultimately, to become as him.
This explains a lot about what was going on here.
Gladly. Defeat me or speak your wish and offer up a sacrifice. A second time I heard the dragon's bargain spoke. Yet I felt a strange reluctance in its tone, as if the ultimatum were given unwilling. And in that moment, I knew it.
Ooh.
The worm we now faced was my former master transformed. The revelation tore him apart. Whichever his choice, the wages were cruel tragedy. A new and dark desire poured forth from his sundered soul. His
Okay, so he knew that the dragon was a former arisen, and it was somebody it was his mother, I think? So he had to kill his mother or his wife? Oof.
The day would come, I knew, when he, our master,
And that's why he went over the edge and became something half dragon, all terrible.
Still a child, I stood amid the ashes of my village. Through the driving rains, two figures came. One, a woman of golden hair, extended me her hand, perhaps in pity. Grete was the name she gave. A hunter of sorts, she said. Her quarry, the worm. As she spoke, the woman at her side simply stood and watched me, wordless. She was a pawn, come of a different world, the first I had seen. Her air was strange, yet somehow alluring. I chose to join them, this arisen and her pawn. It seemed that, or stand forever in the ruins of a lost life. They offered no words of invitation, yet neither did they turn me away.
So this is the guy who's ruling this place?
I was taught to fight. Grete was my mentor, my mother. She breathed new life into my parched soul. Then came the day the huntress found her mark. She left to face the worm. That day's parting proved final. The pawn returned, alone and scarce alive. Gone was the bold and faithful myrmidon who had served as Greta's steel. Her empty eyes stared through me now. And what of the worm? Had our mistress felled the beast and stayed calamity? The pawn held no answers. Her mind and soul as broken as her body. Yet no more of the earth was swallowed up. No more was the sky stained black. It seemed the world had been ransomed. Or left at least to fester in the custody of humankind. I was left with a single hope, a single wish. To bring back light to the deadened eyes of a masterless Vermintide. She was a pawn, I knew it well. Not human, not of this land. And what of it? She bore Grette's need, her face. Real or nil, I soon found myself in love. In memory of Grette, silent-hearted, dragon-forged, with hair of gold and will of tempered steel. You ransomed me from
I think I remember us hearing this bit.
Instilled life and fight. Dearest mentor, I commend you now to rest eternal. Your servant, bereft of master and memory, I keep now at my side. She lives on, your mirror in soul and body both.
Yeah, so this guy became something different. He kind of seems as though the Seneschals themselves don't really understand the sequence. Because every time something unusual and weird happens, there's some weird spin-off.
Now choose. Stand against me, or speak your wish. Offer your beloved in forfeit, and I shall see your will done.
Choose. How am I to choose? No matter my answer, the price is death. Hollow choice. Who am I to stand as arbiter of two lives? What would you have me do? You brought me here. If this be the will of the gods, the order of the world, then damn the lot of them. I'll tear the whole of it asunder.
Very well. If that be your wish, I shall claim my price.
Stop! No!
Okay, so the dragon ate the beloved as the price for giving him the power to destroy the world.
You have been chosen. So saying, the worm prized the heart from my breast.
I only just heard this one, so I think we're okay.
Arisen, bearer.
Okay, so there's still some things that we've missed. Oh!
An epitaph, perhaps.
We suddenly got a heck ton of experience from reading these, I guess. Okay. I guess that's what they do. I feel like we've learned a lot more about this place now that we've actually found the place where you can read all of the lore that we've been finding. Okay, let's find the garden that wasn't too far in. And see if we can open those doors now.
The moonlight lends this place an otherworldly feel.
You all right,
Reading
Master?
is fun and will benefit you. Stay in school, kids. Learn how to read and write. It'll be useful later. It'll give you 140,000 experience points to get you up to level 81.
That beast looks fierce indeed.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so
A
myself.
shield will halt their lunges.
Yeah, the power of knowledge. Real life EXP. And yeah, I do feel like I understand the actual lore and stuff here now. Which is nice. Understand what's going on and why. Looks like there's still quite a few of those that we've not found yet, though. So we'll have to explore some different areas and see if we can figure them out. Apparently at one point there was a lot of Arisen here at once. Including the guy who was leaving the diaries. So maybe he's got his own story. Maybe we need to find him as well.
Soaked to the bone. This should change the stakes. Goblins hate fire. Are you all right, Master?
Goblins hate being set on fire. I didn't know that about them. I wouldn't have assumed.
Snatch up any tufts you break free.
And we hit level 82. We only just hit level 81. We must have gotten that level and almost all the way up to the next level from that stuff. Wow, there's a lot of experience points in reading. Adventures don't teach you anything, kids. Read some books, they're way more powerful. If you want to be a great warrior, hit the library.
You need but consult your map.
Ooh, we sometimes get Garm here, right? Let me try the... Do we have the thing that summons horrible things? It doesn't look like we do. We need one more Garm for the quest. Oh well, we're bound to get attacked by a flock of Garm sooner or later. Whoop. Okay, here we are. So I think there was a bunch of doors here that he needed special crystals to open. And we finally found one of those crystals, so I guess we'll go try it. Smooth. No, this is the skeleton area. Through here, I think? Yeah, we've got two doors. Left or right? Two doors, both requiring a stone. Hopefully we don't have to put a stone into each of them to get them to open. Because we've only got one. That would be frustrating.
If you lose your way, you need but consult your map.
Alright, I guess we'll try this left door. What have we got beyond here? Oh, just a treasure chest? Dragon's Ire. So it contains a cool bow, which I think we already had. Dragon's Ire. Or maybe it's a variation on that. It does magic damage. Bishop's over encumbered. Let's is there something we can clear out of her inventory? So we can see if the bow's any good for her. She's mostly just carrying stuff that she really needs, but oh well. Wait, Bishop can't use it? Oh, it's a short bow. Oh, I misread the signs. I thought it was just saying she can't use it because she can't hold it with how heavy it is. Yeah, I think this is the same as the weapon we got when we slew the dragon. Just unfortunate, not sure we need two of them. So there's just a treasure room behind here? Is it going to be the same for the other one, or did we choose badly? I thought there was going to be dungeons or something behind them, to be honest. Well, let's have a look through some of these areas that we went through before and see if we can find anything that we've missed. Maybe places that we weren't tough enough to get to.
As a relief, this rift stone will
I'll combine my magic with yours.
Bishop, wasn't trying to pick you up.
It hates fire!
Some enemies seem like you can pick them up, but it just won't stick. Other enemies you can just pick them up and throw them into walls over and over again until they stop fighting you.
every corner.
This looks interesting.
I'll take that. Lucky is the pawn able to fight at the Arisen side.
Oh yeah, we never got through here. Linked to some sort of mechanism. Can we go around to get to that? It looks like we can. Let's go try that then. See if we can unlock a new little thing. Also, every time I've opened this chest, it's been a mimic.
I wonder what's inside.
Ah, I put my shield up and everything. Yep, get outside of its magic. Come on, it had two insta-death spells right next to each other. That feels harsh. Oh, why didn't I save before I fought the mimic? I wasn't expecting to kill it successfully, but I was thought maybe it wouldn't manage to kill us this time. Almost became dinner and then I died. Normally it's in the other order. Look at this, the mages like one-shot these guys and I don't even scratch them.
For what purpose was this place built? Assume the enemy lurks round every corner.
I should just let the pawns handle this. They're better at it than I am.
Am I alone in wishing to be out of this place?
Excuse me. What if we don't fight the mimic? What if we don't fight the mimic and instead live happy lives? That felt pretty satisfying. Didn't do much to this big guy though. Oh boy. think the big guy blew himself up. Oh no, there he is. I mean, he did blow himself up, but he didn't, like, die from it.
Its head is vulnerable.
I don't know if it's safe to be standing on top of one of these things when my mages are throwing those spells around.
Too many possessions can be more a hindrance than a help. Even the same path has different views between coming and going.
So I think the secret passageway should be over here somewhere. Judging by the map. It doesn't look like it takes us anywhere we've not been before, but I want to get it open anyway. Another treasure chest.
What's that?
So, hold on, the switch should be right... Oh, up there? How does one get up there?
What's this?
Probably by standing on the crates that we broke. Oh, not that. Want one of the crates. The big crate. Oh. Well. This is another way up there. I'm not seeing one. I think you just have to pile up crates and climb them. We already broke all the crates. Dang it! Recklessly breaking all the furniture's always worked out so well for us in the past. I think these crates are too big to carry anyway. So we'd have need to use some that were already there. Maybe when we come back this way. I'll absolutely remember to do it right next time. On the other hand, maybe we just really need double jump when we're navigating this part of the game. An article. About double jumping? Tell me more.
Scrap, if I may say so myself.
So a beefsteak just lying there, delicious. I assume.
Smell. There's an assault. I'll take that.
This looks interesting.
Everybody's really into sour food in these games. Oh, it leads here. This is where we got the key from, isn't it? Yeah.
What's that?
2 arms arisen. Go,
Ooh.
Cyclops.
That doesn't sound good. So did we kill one of these guys yet? Or did we just decide that no, it would take 500 years? Let's head back in any case. I don't think there's anything for us over here. So they're like lured out with a fake call. Were they okay?
foes are fearsome strong.
How messed up do you have to be to go after paramedics of all people? Pretty much exist for helping people.
Let us be doubly sure to collect any spoils left after the fight.
They're recovering Sharpton. As long as they're alive, that's the important thing. I mean, I know you're not the same after something like that, but being alive is the important thing. No coming back from not being alive.
Be still. I'll have them all. Fireworks, well. We have triumphed. It was a fine
Anything else you
start,
can
if
look
I
to
may
bounce
say so
back from?
myself.
Yeah, it's grim times when stuff like that happens.
Soon the enemy lurks round every corner.
This is why I mostly read the science and technology section of the news pages. It's the only part of the news that ever has any good news, you know? Everything else is always so grim.
This looks interesting.
So there's something up here before. I feel like we went this way, and... Oh, there's another one of these. So we need 2 more moonbeam gems. There's enough hassle getting 1. Yeah, that's the thing. You start messing with paramedics and they're not going to be able to go and help people in those areas. A lot of the time the people who mess with the paramedics are in those areas. There's some serious not thinking it through there. It's not just evil, it's also very
I
stupid.
did not think a beast of such scale existed.
Such scare. Oh. Another one of these. Yeah, that. We're gonna go this way and explore a bit, I think, but we're gonna do it next time. This fight will take a while, and I need to get going. Gotta get my noodles.
Are you all right, Master?
I know it's just a few people, but I seriously wish people could just behave themselves. Yeah. You're hurting a lot more people than the people you're directly hurting. It's like that's why there's rules of that's why there's like laws about what you're allowed to do in a war. Because something should be off limits no matter the situation. If soldiers aren't allowed to kill enemy doctors and hold themselves to that rule, can we not at least keep at that level? If you gotta be a criminal, maybe have the paramedics be off limits? I mean, honestly. Yeah, so this is why I read the science and technology articles mostly. While the rest of the news is freaking out about whatever horrible thing has happened now, the science and technology is talking about how amputee girl got a cool robot arm that feels just like a real arm, and that kind of thing. It's a lot more optimistic. Makes me feel better about the world. Yeah. Some people just don't think. The thing that I keep reminding myself is that stuff is getting better. Like 1,000 years ago, they'd think that the number of wars and murders and crimes and stuff in the world now would be an impossible goal. Like, this is a statistic, I can't remember the exact dates on it, but it's something like 500 years ago, the average murder rate in just London was more than the average murder rate for the entire United Kingdom these days. And there was a lot less people around in London back then. So yeah, it still feels like rough times. We've got a long way to go, but things are slowly getting better. There's a lot less wars than there used to be. It used to be like being at war with every other country was the standard, and peace was rare and special. Nowadays, wars are unusual, and even though we hear all about the crime on the news, it is getting less and less common. We just gotta keep working on that and not give up. Therein lies the dream. Yeah. Important thing is we've just gotta keep getting better. We're in a better place, but we're not in a good enough place, so we're gonna keep moving. So we gotta keep telling ourselves. Anyway, I'm gonna head off and get some food. Just a reminder, there won't be a stream tomorrow afternoon, because I'll be at a medical thing. I'll be at a medical thing at about 12. I probably won't be back in time for the start of the stream, and honestly, I don't think I'll be up to streaming after that. I think I'll probably need the afternoon just to curl up in a ball. As one does. But the evening stream should be on as usual. We'll be doing the team stream. Just playing some games with friends. I love doing that too much to miss it for any reason. Yeah, I'll go get some food and get some rest, Miki. Thank you. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. We'll see. I shouldn't be as nervous as I am because it should be okay is the thing. I'm just not good at talking to people. So yeah, thanks everybody. Next Dragon's Dogma is going to be on Monday, when we'll finish it. We'll do some more exploring and maybe finish the bit of Black Isle. I don't know how much of it more of it there is to do. That guy looked like the final boss, so see if we can take him down. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, really appreciate it, and hope to see you all again. Bye bye, everyone, and see ya, Miki.